Good afternoon to all of you. My name is Oshijan. Today's Viva topic is corruption in India, significant issue that impact various sectors, including government, business, and daily lives. Here are the some key points about corruption in India. First, form and corruptions. That is first, very common in many areas, including obtaining license, permits, and avoiding penalties. Then second is embellishment, misapportionment of public funds by government officially. Then fraud, involving cheating the government through false claims or deceptions. Then nepotism and cronyism, favoritism shows by officially by relative or friends, especially by giving them jobs. Then sector, in sector first is public service, corruption is rampant in service such as the police, justice, and public administrations. Then politics, electoral frauds, vote buying, and use of black money in elections are widespread. Then third is infrastructure, corruption is avoiding contact, leading to sustained work and cost overruns. Then healthcare and educations, illegal payment for admission, grades, or treatment in public institutions. Then major scandals, that in that first 2G spectrum scam involve the allocations of 2G licenses to telecom operator at below market price, causing a loss to the excessive. Then Commonwealth game scam. Then in that mismanagement and misappropriations of funds meant for the 2010 Commonwealth game. The third is pool allocation scams, irregularities in the allocations of pool blocks to private companies, resulting in huge losses to the government. Then anti-corruption measures, legislations, various law like the Prevention of Corruptions Act 1988 and the Lokpal and Localities Acts 2013 aim to curb corruptions. Then institutions in that agencies such as the Central Bureau of the Investigations, that is CBI. Then Anti-Corruption Bureau, that is ACB, and the state level vigilance commissions are responsible for investigating and prosecuting corruption cases. Then third is transparency initiatives, rights to inform act, that is RTI 2005, empower citizens to request information from the government, promoting transparency. Then challenges, in that first enforcement, a lack of effective enforcement of anti-corruption law. Then political interference, in that political influence over investigations agencies. Then third, judicial delays, long delays in the prosecutions and educations of corruption cases. Then public prescriptions, that is corruption is prescribed as one of the biggest problem facing the country, affecting the economy and public trust in institutions. Then recent trend, increasing issues of technologies and digital platforms to reduce opportunities for corruptions. Then civil society movements and activism demanding greater accountabilities and transparencies. Then addressing corruptions. Then addressing corruptions in India requires comparisons and sustained effort involving legal effective enforcement and active participation from civil society. In that case studies of corruption in India, in that Satyam scandal, that in 2009 overview, involved the manipulations of accounts by Satyam Computer Service one of the India largest IT companies. Details: founder Ramilangana Raju confused to inflating the company's earning and assessed over several years. Then impact: the scandal shocked investors' confidence, leading to a loss of market values and eventual takeover by Tech Mahindra. Then Adarsh Housing Society scams in 2010. Overview: a residential project in Mumbai intent for war window and defense personnel was instead allocated by bureaucrats, politicians and military officers. Details: the building violated several environmental and land use regulations. Then impact: lead to the resignations of the Maharashtra chief ministers and brought attention to the misuse of public resources. Then weapon scam in 2013. Overview: a massive admissions and recruitment scam in Madhya Pradesh involving the state professional examinations board, that is VPAM. Details: means Berry and prominent anti-corruption law and agencies in India. Then anti-corruptions law, in that first prevention of corruptions act 1980's purpose criminalize berries and other corrupt practice by public officials. Then provisions covers offense such as taking berries, criminal misconduct and abusing power. Then Lokpal and Lokq, that is Act 2013. Purpose: establish an independent body to investigate corruptions case against public officials, including the prime ministers and members of the parliaments. Then provisions empower the Lokpal at the central level and the localities and the state level of investigate and prosecute corruption cases. In that third, preventions of money laundering act in 2002. In that it is said as PMLA. Purpose: addresses money laundering and provide for confiscations of priority derived from such activities. Than provisions establish procedure for the investigations, attachments of properties and prosecutions of offeredness. Then Benami Transactions Prohibitions Act 1980's. Purpose: prohibits Benami transactions, property transactions where the actual owner is not the person in whose name the property is held, to curb black money. Then provisions provides for the confiscations of Benami properties and prosecutions of the whistleblower. Then Whistles and Blowers Protection Act 2014. Purpose: protects individuals who expose corruptions in government bodies, projects and office. Provisions safeguard against victimizations of whistleblowers and establish a mechanisms for receiving complaints and investigating them. Then anti-corruptions agencies. In that anti-corruption agencies, first is a Central Bureau of the Investigation, that is CBI. In that role, investigations high profile corruptions cases and major financial scams. Then challenges: city lies of the for political interference and lack of autonomy. In that second, Central Vigilance Commission, that is CVC, role supervisors and guide vigilance activities in central government's institutions, that functions advise on anti-corruption measure, conducts injuries and coordinate with various agencies. In various agencies. In that third is enforcement directorate, that is ED role. ED, that is a role enforce economic laws and fight financial crimes including money laundries under PMLA. Then functions conduct investigation, prosecute offenders and attached properties involved in money laundering. Then income tax department. In that income tax department monitor tax evasion and the black money. Thank you.